Would you like a jelly, baby?
Hello there, YouTube, and welcome back. I am Davros, and I am a Whovian. So, the score by now, I'm clearly doing a whole top 5 marathon on each Doctor's adventures and that. I've done the first 3, now I'm going to do the 4th Doctor. So, here we go. My top 5 4th Doctor adventures. Before we get going, I'm throwing in some honourable mentions to some that didn't quite make the cut, but they deserve to be mentioned because they're still great stories, and they are Logopolis, Revenge of the Cybermen, what else? Terror of the Zygons, and that. And so much more, because Tom Baker, of course, is the longest running Doctor. The Keeper of Traken, that's another one. And the Centauran Experiment. Now I'm bloody brainstorming. Okay, let's just get on to the top 5. Again, these are all my opinions, so, if you have your own top 5, let me know down in the comments. So let's do this. So, coming in at number 5, we have Robot. The 4th Doctor's first adventure. Where in his post-regeneration state after fighting the giant spiders and Metebelis 3, he's recovering, and this is a 4-part serial. We see the 4th Doctor's first encounter with a monster, and that is the robot. A robot that's organic and can grow in size and is super powerful. I like this story. I like how it introduced the 4th Doctor to us all. One thing I do find a bit cheesy and cheap is the tank. When a tank fires at it, you can clearly see it's a little toy tank. But other than that, I thought it was a decent story, and it was a great way to kick off the era of the longest running Doctor. Coming in at number 4, we got The Deadly Assassin. Probably the first time the 4th Doctor ever encountered the Master. You see, Tom Baker's Doctor, he didn't have many encounters with the Master because Roger Delgado, he sadly died in a car accident, and he was like all disfigured or what have you from cheating regenerations and that and stuff, cheating the rules of regeneration and that. So yeah, and the Master in this looks hideous and ugly, but that just shows what can happen if you mess with the lords of Time Lord science. I like this story. The Doctor gets framed for a crime he didn't commit and has to prove his innocence or he will be destroyed after the President is assassinated. And I also like Peter Pratt in this as the Master. Never see his face, but still, yeah, he's a good enough Master. Coming in at number 3, we have The Invasion of Time, where the Doctor encounters the Centaurans on Gallifrey and they invade time. I like this serial. I like how deep we go into the TARDIS. I mean, I don't think we've ever gone so far or so deep into the TARDIS corridors before. I don't ever recall it being like that during the classic run, unless it was William Hartnell or Patrick Troughton's eras. But we go deeper into the TARDIS, pretty much like the episode Journey to the Centre of the TARDIS. Only those scenes were filmed in an old mental hospital and that. And we even got to explore other rooms like a swimming pool. Yeah, a swimming pool. And we had those little spud-headed Centaurans in this one. Coming in at number 2, we have Destiny of the Daleks. Yes, this is the serial where Davros returns after a 4 year absence, and the Daleks are up to no good as always. And we also get robotic beings called the Mavellans in this. I also liked how Romana. This showed us that Time Lords can regenerate and choose any various body they want and stuff, I think. But yeah, we see Romana regenerating in this because she fancies a change. Yeah. And I like Tom Baker in this. I also liked, is it David Goodison who plays Davros in this story? I know that Davros wasn't played by the same actor who played Davros in Genesis of the Daleks, but either way, this guy did a great enough job as Davros in this one. And of course, at number 1, speaking of Davros, he makes another entry with the Fourth Doctor in again at number 1 with Genesis of the Daleks. Where do I begin with Genesis of the Daleks? It is probably my favourite Fourth Doctor story ever. I mean, it sets things in motion for the Time War, apparently. We get introduced to Davros and how the Daleks were created. We see and have so much crazy stuff going off in this serial. And it's only in Tom Baker's first season, so back then Tom Baker was still seen as the new Doctor. And I like this one, I really did. It's enjoyable, and I've watched it multiple times, and I've never grown tired of watching it ever. It is just such a memorable story. If you say to someone, what's your favourite Fourth Doctor adventure, people will always bring up Davros, and that would be probably Genesis of the Daleks. And yeah, it's great. The Doctor is sent back by the Time Lords to stop their creation or to make them less aggressive creatures. Of course, the Doctor decides he can't go through with it as he fears he may end up more worse than them, but he does postpone them for 1,000 years, so that's got to be some kind of progress, a long delay. Yeah. So yeah, number 1, Genesis of the Daleks. So that has been my top 5 Fourth Doctor adventures. So let me know down in the comments below, what is your top 5 Fourth Doctor adventures? And also, if you like this video, be sure to give it a big thumbs up. Don't forget to share with your friends. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Be sure to hit that notification bell. All of my social media links are down below in the description. So yeah, be sure to do all that. And until next time, run for your life.